Hi everyone, welcome. It's me, Lori from Inner Goddess Tarot. So continuing on in my very quick and basic intro to the tarot, we're going to take a look at the last of the four suits of the Minor Arcana, the suit of Pentacles. Okay, so here, take a look at the Ace of Pentacles. And you might get a different energy from this than the ones we've looked at before. So what are we seeing here with Pentacles? Well, Pentacles are connected with the element of earth. So everything that involves, a feeling of groundedness, of growth, of fertility, material things connected with, with the body, with health and vitality, and with very practical things like money, career, job, these kind of things. So when the Pentacles come up, then we're talking about very practical, real world, earthy subjects. Right. Okay. So let's take a quick look at the suit of Pentacles going from Ace to 10. And as I mentioned before, we'll look at the court cards separately in other videos. So here we go. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. Right, so you can see that hand really gently cradling that pentacle there. It's, as we said before, aces often represent gifts or potential new beginnings. So Ace of Pentacles can often indicate a new job or a new opportunity for some kind of financial prosperity. So again, as with all the aces, it needs to be nurtured and grown, but the potential for the beginning is there. Okay, next we move into the Two of Pentacles. So what do you notice right away? Okay, so what I see is that infinity symbol there. Then the pentacles being juggled through that lovely loop. Okay, infinity symbol there. So when the Two of Pentacles comes up, you can see that it's indicating that you're probably juggling a few things in your life. So it may be finances, moving finances around to keep everything flowing. It could be juggling responsibilities, two things on your plate, two responsibilities or more that you have to juggle in order that everything is taken care of. And with this card, you can see this figure is quite graceful. I mean, they're juggling this very well. There's that wavy, turbulent water in the background there, but they're doing it, and they're doing it gracefully. But you don't want to be here forever, right? It's too draining. So figure out what it is that needs to be addressed, what's being juggled, and how to sort that out. Okay, Three of Pentacles. So here we have a lovely card of teamwork, working together. So you can see we have a scene. It looks like they're building a church or some kind of building. We have the apprentice. We have perhaps the architect holding the plans. We have the monk who's in charge of the church, perhaps. But anyway, the idea is that we have three people who each have their own expertise. They each bring something to the group, and together they're creating something beautiful. So it's a card of teamwork, encouraging teamwork. And also, I like to think that, one person doesn't have to have all the expertise or all the answers. If you need help, you need an outside expert, bring them in. You don't have to do everything yourself. Okay, Four of Pentacles. So again, with the fours, we have that feeling of stability, security, and here we have someone who's really hanging on to those coins, hanging on to those pentacles, covering their heart, covering their crown chakra, their feet flat on those pentacles. So this is someone who really wants to hang on to their resources, wants to hang on to what's theirs. So sometimes it's necessary for us to do this, but sometimes we want to check in and say, am I being miserly? Am I being ungenerous for some reason? But you can feel it's a very protective, hanging on to what's mine kind of feeling. Okay, Five of Pentacles. So as I've said before, fives are often temporary setbacks or difficulties. So this Five of Pentacles, it's not a happy scene. It can be a temporary financial difficulty. You can see these two figures are literally out in the cold. They're moving through the snow, struggling to get by. Yes, it can indicate financial hardship, temporary or minor financial hardship. There's also a feeling here of not being able to access help that's there for you, because we can see that beautiful church window. That's a warm building in there. They probably could get some help in there, but they can't see how to get in, or they feel that they can't get in. So this can indicate either help through an organization or an institution, but also it can come up when you're feeling that out in the cold feeling in your life, that somehow you're not being accepted in your usual society, that you're somehow being excluded as you struggle on here. Okay. Six of Pentacles. This is a tricky card. So we have someone, a rich fellow standing there in his red hat and his red robe there, distributing coins to the two beggars kneeling at his feet there. So on the one hand, we have this idea of generosity. You know, he is giving coins to those in need. But there's something else going on here too. Why does he have that scale? Why does he get to decide who gets and who doesn't get, and who gets how much? And there's a feeling of a little bit of imbalance in power here, right? Who are you in this card? Are you the rich benefactor, or are you the beggars who are settling for whatever pennies they can get? So that's something to consider when this card comes up, this idea of power imbalance, and who are you in the situation? What role do you play? Okay, Seven of Pentacles. So here we have someone who has planted the seeds, has worked really hard, and things are starting to grow. So it's taking that pause, assessing what you've created, trying to see, is it going to grow further? Is this it? So taking that momentary pause after hard work and reassessing, seeing if any adjustment needs to be made going forward. Eight of Pentacles. This card is sometimes called something like mastering your craft. So you can see this person is very focused on their work. They're learning how to do something really well through repetition. So you can see he's making those pentacles one after the other, one after the other. And there's a feeling that he's getting more skilled with each one. So it's about learning your craft, getting the skills you need, really honing your skills in order to get to where you want to be. And there is a feeling of focus here, you can see, but also repetition. So that's something to keep in mind. Is this the kind of job that you want or don't want? Are you able to put that commitment and repetition in it until it takes you to where you need to be? Okay. Oh, Nine of Pentacles, one of my favorite cards in the deck. Isn't she lovely? So here we have this beautiful independent woman in her comfortable garden, surrounded by gold coins, surrounded by pentacles. So we get the impression that this is someone who's very happy in her own company. She's independent, and she's created a beautiful life for herself, a life of abundance. There's no financial worry here. So this card comes up also when you take a moment to enjoy what you've created with your hard work. So not always working all the time, but take the time to appreciate the beauty of what you've created. So it's a card of having some ease after work and appreciating the beauty of what you've created around you. Okay, and finally the Ten of Pentacles. So you see those pentacles there? They're in the position of the tree of life, the way that the coins are positioned there. But with the 10, as always, we have a feeling of completion, that we've reached the end. We started the ace and we reached that feeling of completion here. This is a card, it has a feeling of legacy to it, creating a legacy, creating something bigger than yourself. So we do have a lot of wonderful gold coins there. There's a feeling of abundance and money being plentiful, but there's something deeper. So you can see there's different generations of family represented there. The old patriarch, the young children, probably the parents or the people in between in the generations. So there's a feeling here of a family legacy, of tradition, of creating something that continues on after you. And on a practical side, it can indicate an inheritance is coming your way. But there's a feeling here of permanence, legacy, building something that's going to continue after you're gone. Okay, so that was a really quick intro to the lovely suit of Pentacles. Pentacles are earth, grounded, material things. They can indicate finances being in good shape. They can indicate health in the body and vitality. So anything that you would associate with that solid, grounded feeling of earth. So thanks for listening. As always, please feel free to visit my website, innergoddesstarot.com, for more tarot information and take a look at my services while you're there. And please feel free to let me know what you'd like to hear about next. I'm thinking we're going to take a look at the court cards, but if you have any other burning questions regarding tarot on your mind, please feel free to comment and let me know. Thanks. Bye.